Good morning. We're at the 2019 edition of the Sustainable Retail Summit. I have the pleasure to be with Mr. Hein Schumacher, who is the CEO of FrieslandCampina, one of the newest members of the Consumer Goods Forum. So thank you very much, Hein, for joining us today.
Pleasure.
So I'd just like to shoot a few questions by you this morning.
Sure.
Firstly, in your opinion, what are some of the biggest challenges facing our industry today?
Well, one of our biggest challenges is that the world population is growing. We need to feed the world, so to say, but we also need to do it in a very sustainable manner and effectively reduce impact at the end of the day to zero. Now, seeking that balance between the two is, I think, the biggest challenge that we have.
Definitely. And so, what role do the key industry players have in ensuring that they drive positive change for people and the planet?
Yeah, I think it's a huge role. You cannot do this alone. You have to do this together. We talk about, and I will talk about today, about a cooperative sustainability process. And that means a few things. One, we need to reduce waste. It's absolutely critical. 28% of our food is in the end wasted. If we would resolve that problem, we would effectively be there to compensate for all of the growth of the population. So that's one. Secondly, what we need to do is reduce the impact through much more measurement of the issues that we have. So first we need to measure clearly where the issues are. We need to act upon them and then monitor progress. But even measuring and having the right data at hand is something that we can only do together. Because you need to do it in the full chain, you need to do it with all the parties, and that's not easy.
That's definitely, I 100% agree, and those are some really critical figures that you shared. So I guess it's safe to say that collaboration is critical within the scope.
You can absolutely not do this alone. Food is always covered in a chain. So it starts with the primary source, the farmer, and it ends at the table. But there's so many parties involved in the whole process. We have to work together to solve the biggest challenges that we have.
Great, thank you. And you've recently joined the Consumer Goods Forum. Do you have any impressions to share about your new membership?
Yeah, I think this is one of the few where actually a number of players in the chain could find common solutions, whether it's retailers or indeed the manufacturers. This is the only place where we come together, discuss pre-competitively, but things that are truly important for all of us. So I'm very excited about it.
Fantastic, and we're very excited to have you on board. Thank you very much, Hein, for taking the time to speak with us and for sharing those really valuable insights.
Thank you very much.